This is Pete again with another opinion. Today's opinion's on spiritualism, the living spirit. I subscribe to Free Inquiry magazine to get a secular humanist view of things and to remind me that we really need to watch out for the soulless folks of the world as much as we need to look out for the ones who claim to have a lock on the soul's destination after we die. The secular humanists don't care any more for organized religion than I do, but they go to the extreme of believing that there is no soul, no spirit, no anything that you can't touch, eat, or smell. They don't have a concept of the spirit, and if you claim you're a spiritual person, they poke fun at you. Poor slobs don't know what they're missing. Tom Flynn, writing in Free Inquiry magazine, says that saying that you're spiritual but not religious is saying, I'm as woolly minded as the next person, I promise. I'd be insulted if I wasn't laughing so hard at that. Perhaps we'll have a beer when we get together, when we get to the next plane of existence, Tom, and be my treat. That's the Free Inquiry magazine issue of April-May 2009, volume 29, issue 3, called Taken in the Wrong Spirit. Now, I'm not sure which group is worse, cursed for the world. Perhaps it is the Bible thumper who claims some mythical God with a morbid sense of humor directs us to do stupid things like killing millions of people with bombs and claiming it's okay because he spoke to them. I guess he doesn't like us all equally. Here we are on this tiny, insignificant grain of sand in the universe. This wonderful God sits around thinking of ways to wreck our lives. He isn't going to tell us now, but we'll see when we learn about his master plan when we get to heaven. That is, after he's managed to kill us all. Perhaps it is a person who confuses religion and spiritualism. They are so sure in their thoughts that if you even remotely believe in the unknown, unseen world, then you are ready for therapy. They believe in radio waves and cosmic waves, which can't be seen, but mention spiritual energy, and they break out in a sweat because the poor unfortunates can't feel it, although it is there. They claim that their right not to believe anything supersedes someone else's belief in God. Seems as someone's rights are going to get violated no matter what. There isn't much need to slam religious of the world, for as far-fetched as it may seem, they might be right. I do believe that people like me are more common than you might think, but are not inclined to admit that organized religion is a bunch of hooey due to the flack they may catch from their family and friends and so on. The fundamentalists of the world are not very forgiving, for as you know, God only speaks to them. I believe that all life is energy, and all life is connected somehow through levels we can't see or measure yet, except under special circumstances. The universe is alive with energy that surrounds us, and the energy does not just go poof and die when we decide to give it up. In all the years since the early 50s, when I quit believing all that stuff preached on Sunday morning, I have seen other levels several times and reinforced this line of thinking with those life experiences. If you close your eyes for a moment and see the world surrounded by a light energy, you can imagine that energy touches all, and by that I mean rocks, trees, bugs, the inner earth, and us. Everything is made of atoms, and atoms are energy. Our universe exists because the positive energy that clumped together to form stars and planets and all there that is within and withon. Somewhere or somewhen, consciousness came into being. We became somewhat aware of our universe. For all we know, the planet we inhabit has a consciousness of the universe. When looking at the little that we can see of our universe, it's hard to imagine that there wasn't something intelligent about it or its creator. I don't know. Each island galaxy may be an entity unto itself, and communicate with other galaxies, or the universe itself could be a living thing and direct what goes on within it, or communicate with other universes elsewhere. The possibilities go on and on. To block out all thoughts of a greater intelligence is not something I would want to live with. That thought is just too black to put in my head. To read about some of the experiences I had back in the 60s and 70s and my opinions on various other subjects, please visit the website shown on your screen, petejefferson.home.comcast.com. That is pete.jefferson.home.comcast.com. Thanks for listening. We'll see you again. So long from the Casa Grande.